Your niece is very lucky to have you, to have your love and your care and your protection. And I understand, with custody things and visitation rights and all of that. And also the emotional dynamics. As children, we want our parents' love. And we don't understand growing up, if we're raised by someone who is an abuser and a narcissist, that the problem lies with them and not with us. Pointing that out to her, by the way, not a good idea. You ever hear shoot the messenger? The best thing that you can do is listen, create a very safe environment where she knows that no matter what she says to you, there is zero judgment and it will never be repeated, especially not to the narcissistic parent. And checking in, a lot of checking in. How does that make you feel? What do you think about that? If she asks you questions, make sure you ask her what she means by the question, because a lot of times we give information that's not being asked based on our own opinions of the situation. And lastly, the biggest thing that I would say is make sure that she is with a very good therapist who is versed in narcissistic abuse. This is key. There are a lot of therapists out there who are wonderful, but this isn't their area of specialty. So what will happen is they'll go, well, it's your mother. Or, maybe you have to just overlook that. And it can be very damaging and invalidating, and it happens all the time. So really focusing on her needs in therapy and finding a good fit, and get support for yourself as well, because this is not an easy path to go. And I know that you want to make sure you're using the right language and tools with your niece. So checking in on that support will be really, really helpful for you. And I wish I had an aunt with you, and I'm sure all the other sibling survivors out there are going to echo the same sentiment. And anybody else who has some feedback in this situation, please do drop it in the comments.